Hey all, this is dinosaur kale. And I think if you've seen my other videos, I've told you my dinosaur kale gets 5-6 feet tall. But I never mentioned that you don't have to plant it by seed. A lot of my new ones are not planted by seed at all. I don't even grow dinosaur kale by seed. Let me show you what you do. It's so simple. See, you break off a piece. Very easy. Of course, it's not as easy when you're holding a camera. See? And I'm going to show you what I do. Let's walk over here. This is where my compost bins are, and I have some pots on top. And you just stick it in there. Make a hole, stick it in there. Look at that. And see this? Yes, it's next to a pepper plant, but you know what? I can move that anytime I want when I figure out where I really want it. So there's the dinosaur kale. It will take root. They root so easily. And that's all you have to do to make more plants, to clone them right off your existing dinosaur kale. Let me show you real quick. Let's walk over here. Stuck these in there about a month ago. They're all rooted. Yes, this is that dreaded celery I've got that comes up everywhere. It's very easy to pull it out. I just haven't bothered. Usually when I pull the celery out, I juice it, not juice it, blend it up and drink it. So I'm not gonna pull it out right now, but see? Clean it up a little bit, take off some of the brown leaves, help it out a little bit. There's another couple I put in here. Here's some big ones. See, they're coming out in the bottom. And that pot that's in there, these were all pieces I just broke off. One of them fell over and I tried to lean it up. It's got that kink in it. I don't care. I can pull it out anytime I want, compost it, use it. That's all you have to do for dinosaur kale. Just break off a piece. Let me show you here. I broke off a bunch of pieces here. Look at that. And they've all rooted. I've got a walking onion in the center. That's all you have to do. I just took some bad looking pieces that were on the plant, and instead of just trimming them off and throwing them away, I stuck them in the pot. And they've been in there now for probably a couple weeks. They're rooted. I can move them anytime I want. But that's how I grow my dinosaur kale. Any place I want to grow, and sometimes I broke some pieces off and I gave them to my husband, told him to put them in his garden. So he's got them growing in his, I think his upside down refrigerator, or he's using, or dishwashers. So if you've got dinosaur kale, and it sends off these shoots on the side, you know, I mean, they're all shoots, see? It did go to seed, but why do I need to grow it from seed? I saved a little bit of the seed, but see all these shoots here? All these could be separate plants. Every single one, even here. You can just separate it. And every single one. They're so beautiful. They're so blue. God, I love them. They're so blue. But yeah, there's a whole bunch. And they're all growing in the wood chips here. These are not in pots. And some of them, you know, I just go around sometimes when I'm trimming them, and it's like, I don't really want to throw the trimmings away, so I just shove it in the ground. And I haven't had a single one die. I've had to move them, I had to get them out, but they'll just grow anywhere. Anywhere you stick a piece. All you have to do is just keep them damp, and they'll set root and they'll go. So, if you've got dinosaur kale and you have one plant and it's bushy, you got all the plants you want. And if you're in an area where it does get really cold, because we're in Southern California, take them in for the winter. Break some pieces off before your plant dies. Put them in a pot, some, you know, flower pots, and some decent soil you've got, and winter them, you know, in the house, and then come spring, put them out, and you're ready to go. You've got dinosaur kale that's been sitting there all year, you know, all winter and fall and winter, and you're ready for the spring with your own dinosaur kale. Especially if you like your dinosaur kale, if it tastes really good. Ours tastes good. So you're all ready to go. You can do it also with other kale. This is curly leaf kale. It works for that, but I just wanted to show you on the dinosaur kale. It's worked beautiful. I've got dinosaur kale sticking all over in pots and in the ground and more places than I really need it. We don't use it all. It also makes a great compost tea. I'll do that later. Okay, well, have a great day, and don't forget to eat what you grow.